Hi everyone, so today's look is Keira Knightley. A lot of you guys requested a Keira Knightley look, and what you guys wanted to see was one of her really fun, bronzy, smoky eyes. And this is the look I selected from all the Keira Knightley pictures she has, or all the ones I've seen anyways. And I like it a lot because it's not your traditional celebrity, old Hollywood pinup look, which I've done before, so you guys probably don't need to see that. If you'd like to see it, I have other celebrity tutorials. Playlist is on my front page, so you can go ahead and check that out if you want a more traditional celebrity look, but this one's different, fun, and it's gold and bronze and glittery, and I hope you like it, and thanks so much for watching. So first things first, as a disclaimer, there's thunder and there's lightning outside, so you might hear that from time to time. It is sunny Southern California, but unfortunately that means we're also next to the coast, the ocean, and that means that our weather is subject to change for the better or worse sometimes. So to get started on this look, hope it's not too dark in here, but I'm going to be taking 100% pure organic coffee bean eye cream and the All Natural Face Magic Vegan Eyeshadow Primer. Actually, I already took both those steps. I've already nourished the lid. I have a blog post review of this up on my blog, which I will link in the bottom bar for you to check out if you're interested. So the first thing I'm going to take to execute this look is Jordana's Creamy Vanilla Color Effects Eyeshadow Powder. And this is a super creamy matte vanilla color. Looks like this. And it's just pure matte. I'm going to pack this on with the Bdellium Tool 777. I'm going to get that underneath the entire eyebrow. I'm just going to blend it down a little ways. So to get started on the look, or to get going on the look, I'm going to be taking Riviera. This is from pumpkin&poppy Cosmetics. It's this really pretty, creamy, mid-tone matte pigment. I know a lot of people know that I don't find or use a lot of matte vegan pigments on this channel, and they're just kind of rare and far and few in between, but this one's a good one. I'm going to be packing this on with the Bdellium Tool 781. And we're just going to start packing this into the crease using little rotation motions. You can see that that color is very matte and very intense. And just draw kind of a line straight through the crease. This look is actually quite harsh in the crease. So it's harsh, but it's blended at the same time. So we're gonna keep that in mind through the look. And then just kind of work to blend it out. Now I did the brow bone first. I don't always do the brow bone first, but that way we have kind of like a starting point or a stopping point for this crease color so that it doesn't get too harsh. I don't want to have to go in and erase it earlier. I just find this to be the easier route when I'm working with crease colors that are going to be harsh in a sense. Sometimes erasing the work can create like a beautiful kind of watercolor painting blended look, but with this particular color that I'm applying in the crease, it's very heavy and matte, so I don't want to worry about erasing it. I'm just doing little rotation motions to kind of get that airbrush look. I'm taking another Jordana eyeshadow. This is like drugstore, super affordable. These are really creamy though. They're pretty fantastic, I think. And I'm going to be taking blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm going to be taking. I want to say my words one after the other before they can tumble out of my mouth. But I'm taking number 9, Good Match, and I'm taking this kind of light mid-tone brown. I'm just gonna go over the sort of the outskirts of Riviera with the brown. And then just sort of add like a smoky portion to the look. Like a smoky bronze portion to the look. And then I'm gonna go over it with that sort of butterscotchy highlight shade right here. This is a good highlight shade for deeper skin tones, which this might probably become my highlight shade in the middle of the summer. Now I'm going to be taking Notre Dame, and this is sort of a dark, cool brown. It's got like warm flecks in it as well, and a little bit of like a gold and red shimmer. It's kind of got those best but both worlds going on in it. If you're somebody who wants to try cool tones, or you're somebody who wants to try warm tones, this might be a great color to sort of bridge the gap. I'm just going to blend that into the crease. And kind of go over the top of Riviera, but stay lower than Riviera. Riviera is kind of blended out underneath of this color. And I'm going to take Tropez, which is this really gorgeous, kind of like a butterscotchy gold. And I'm going to be taking Veggie Beauty's Pumpkin&Poppy Cosmetics Foiled Again Mixing Medium. Now this is not like the Glamour Doll Eyes Foil Me base. This is very different formula. So we're going to be taking a little bit of this. They can't really compete. They're really two very different formulas. This is more of a mixing medium, and then Foil Me is more like a foil medium. So if that kind of helps you decide which one you prefer, I'm going to put a couple drops into the lid of the jar, and then when I'm just done using this paste that I'm going to create with Tropez, I'm just going to take a tissue and wipe out, you know, the lid of the jar so that it doesn't get into my pigment if there's any residue left over. So I took a little bit of pigment and Foil Me into the lid. You could take a separate mixing plate, whatever you need to do. If you don't want to do it in the jar, it's understandable. I'm going to be popping this on with the Dilume Tool 772 directly over the top of Cream Shadow and Candlelight. I seriously feel like I'm sitting in the middle of like a ride at a theme park where all this stuff's going on around you but it's not touching you. I'm gonna be taking Monet, and it's just this really pretty darker brown. This one seems to have like purple reflex. This one's definitely more cool toned. So I'm gonna be taking Monet, and we're gonna be popping it on with the Dilume Tool 781 brush again. If I didn't already say it was a 781, I apologize. I'm now listing my tools in the bottom bar for your convenience. So if you ever have any questions about what I'm using, I try to fill out that bottom bar as fast as I can. If you don't see it filled out immediately, it's not that I'm not attentive to it, but I might be at work, extremely busy, and I will get to it on the dot as soon as possible. I'm just gonna blend that out into the crease. That purple kind of reflex, you don't really see it, but it will play off the Riviera. I'm going to be taking Lit's Clearly Liquid Glitter Base, and this is the original formula. If you have problems with non-waterproof eye makeup adhering to your lids, they do have a waterproof one that comes in a little pink container versus the blue container, but we're going to be taking the blue container just because I feel it creates a softer look. If you want more of like a cut crease heavy look, you can also work with this. And I'm just going to pat this all over the lid. When you use this one's actually also easier to blend eyeshadows out over the surface of the glitters, especially if you don't like how the glitter looks. Always applying eyeshadow on top of glitter is obviously going to reduce its intensity. So I just put that on. I'm going to allow for that to set up just a little bit. I apply that with my finger so I don't kick up a lot of eyeshadows. Not that they're really going to get kicked up anyways, because foiling mixing medium was used to sort of place the Tropez down. But try not to raise your eyelids open too much while it's drying. Now I'm going to be taking Beach Baby, which I already have a blog post review on. This is the Lit Glitter Beach Baby, and I haven't really done a tutorial on it. I just did the giveaway video, and that's already been given away. And it's just sort of a soft gold color. It's a solid size 2. It's nothing like Liberace. You could take Liberace if you want, but Liberace is kind of like Vegas glitter. It's very intense and gold and yellow based gold. This is like a sandy tone gold, much like beachier, softer, hence the name Beach Baby. And I'm just going to place that all over the lid. Because it's solid, it's really going to coat the surface of Tropez. It's just kind of sandy tan color, so it's going to give it that gold that she's wearing in the picture. So you could either find a more gold pigment. Sugar Pills Goldilocks will do. I originally did a dry run through on this look using Sugar Pills Goldilocks, and it looked too much like something I'd already done. It was a video I did on how to show you how to transition or blend out your eyeshadows, and I used Goldilocks and I blend some eyeshadows out. So my original version of this included that, and it looked very much like that video. So I just, I think this is more close to what she was wearing, but Goldilocks will do. Now we're going to be taking Juju 24/7 Glide On Shadow Pencil from Urban Decay. This is just a mini version, but you can get the full size. And these are the same formula as the regular sized pencils. I just like the variety or the color assortment you can get from the Glide On Shadow Pencils. I like to use them interchangeably. So I'm going to smudge quite a bit of that on the lower lash line as she has on hers. I'm almost also going to connect it in the outer corners because there's no disconnect. I usually do more of a disconnect on my own look personally because I just think it wears better when there's nothing in the outer corner, but hers is very kind of connected and smoldery. And for the upper lash line, she has a little bit of liquid liner on the upper lash line. It's not a lot, it's not wide, it's not thick, it has no tail, but for that I took the Steel Day waterproof liquid liner in Carbon Black. That's already on. I do it a lot in most of my videos, and I'm going to be taking the 24/7 the liquid liner in El Dorado from Urban Decay, and we're going to line over the top of that just to add more of a punch of gold. And then right here on the very bottom she has a little bit of gold as well, so we're just going to be doing that on the very bottom, sort of re-enhancing all that golden shine. It's a very, very pretty, very done up gold look. So for blush, I have taken a little bit of Jordana's number 18, which is Touch of Pink. They make beautiful blushes. I really don't buy enough of their stuff. It's pretty amazing. Next I'm going to be trying are their lip liners. They're very pigmented, soft, creamy, dirt cheap. I love it. And this is Fleur Power. As you can see, Max Fleur Power is almost looking just like it in the pan alone. So this is not at all like El Mosca's Hussy, which I recently reviewed on my blog. The wear, the application, nothing are really the same at all. The appearance once it's applied to the skin is not the same. Now there's Max Fleur Power, which I believe has been a pro color, if not a pro color. Actually, I don't know. That could be sold at normal stores. There's Touch of Pink. As you can tell, it's not quite as pigmented in one touch, but it'll kind of give you the same look once it's blended out, which is what's truly important, I think. And these are, and the Jordana ones are really, really easy to apply. So for $1.99, I don't think you're getting remotely ripped off. You can see it's very pigmented on me. I've definitely built up quite a bit of it, more so than usual. I'm a little bit more tan right now just because I've been watering flowers and stuff outside, but you could totally see that that gives you a nice soft glow even with a little extra blush on. Physicians Formula Happy Booster Lipstick in I Love Nude. It's very pigmented. And Pumpkin&Poppy Cosmetics Moisturizing Lip Gloss in Pink Lilac. Really pretty color. She's also formulating more lip products like today as we speak, so I think there's gonna be some new ones out soon. And that has the original smell she originally put into the lip glosses, which is that vanilla. So, and that creates or completes the Keira Knightley look. I hope that you guys like it and feel your request was fulfilled with a sort of Keira Knightley bronzy eye. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching.